Hi, how can I start it? I've not done this for ages.
Hi everyone. Hi guys.
Today is Sunday, the 18th of February? Not 17th. 18th of February, and we are in Bath. We've just got here. It was about a 3-hour drive. We did pretty well really on the motorway. The traffic wasn't that bad, and we've just got here. It's quite expensive to park in Bath city centre, so I went on. There's a website called Just Park, and this is like the most exciting start to a vlog ever, I know, but I do think it's worthwhile people knowing, where basically you can pay to park on people's driveways. So we parked about a 10-minute walk away from our hotel, and we've just parked on this really nice lady's driveway and walked to our hotel, and we're staying at the number 15 Great Pulteney Street, I think it might be, or just Great Pulteney, and it's a gorgeous hotel. So we've just been shown to our room. So in true vlog style, I thought I would give you a little room tour. It has come with a free human. Didn't ask for that, but he seems to have taken side on my side of the bed. It's kind of like a boutique-y style hotel. So this is the bathroom. The sink I am obsessed with. It's so nice. I love the blue tiles. Here you get an espresso machine with all the different pods and stuff, and then we've got some little sugar cubes, some little biscuits and tea bags, proper china. I'm already wishing we were here for more than one night. Massive TV with like a full Sky movie and sports package that is free to use. And then this cute little table here, which is probably where I'll do my makeup in the morning. And then the view out of the window, if I can fit you into one of these slats, is like a very typical Bath view with the nice like green hills in the background. And the street that we're on, Great Pulteney Street, I think it's quite a famous street in Bath. So we've kind of ticked that off the list already. And then on the wall there's this gorgeous mural. Is that what it's called? What do you call it, a mural? Mural. What's a mural?
Like a piece of art.
Oh, there we go. No, we're going to call her Muriel.
Muriel the mural.
And I think every room has something like this in them, where they've asked like local artists to come and paint them, which I think is quite quirky. In this hotel there's obviously like a bar and a spa and a restaurant and stuff, but we're going to eat out while we're here, I think. But on floor 2 there is a larder, so if you want like milk or snacks and stuff, you can just go downstairs and get whatever you want, which obviously really appeals to me. So we're going to go and check that out when we need milk and stuff, possibly when we get back tonight, because then we can just get milk for the morning if we want it. And that's it. So I think we're now headed to, there's apparently a really famous tea shop house called Sally Lunn's, which apparently she's really famous for her buns. Make of that what you will. They have savoury or sweet ones, and they look kind of like scones. I'm probably committing some kind of crime there comparing them to scones. I've never had one before. I literally just googled it on the way here, and that's what we found. And then we're going for a roast dinner later on, so we're just going to go for a little snack now and a little walk around and see what we find. It's a gorgeous day. It's quite cold and crisp, but it's clear. There's no rain or anything like that. It's not windy, so it's a really nice day, really nice weather for just having a little wander. So that's the plan. Crisps and brownies and black jam. These are my favourites. Oh my god, there's vanilla ice cream and chocolate ice cream. I was so excited about going in that larder. Honestly, Tom was like, it'll just be little thin cartons of milk, it'll be rubbish. But obviously they had like sweets and biscuits and stuff. I got a chocolate ice cream, a little one that we're going to share, and Tom's just gone back for some Diet Coke because we've just been to the shop and he's bought himself a big bottle, but obviously that'll be cold in there, so he's gone to get some Diet Coke. And we've had such a lovely day. Obviously, so we we weren't going to come down today. Well, we're going to come a bit later or maybe come tomorrow, but because it's like a lot of things are closed on a Sunday and it's not really like the normal day to start a holiday or like a breakaway. But I'm so glad that we did, because it's just been really chilled. So you'll have seen probably that we've changed the plans really. We didn't go to that place that I told you about that have the famous buns. We're going to do that tomorrow, because by the time we left the hotel it was like 3 o'clock and I'd booked us to have this Sunday lunch at 6. So I just said to Tom, if we go and have like this amazing cream tea now, we're not going to want, or I'm definitely not going to want a Sunday lunch at 6. So and I'd booked the table, and I'm so glad we did, because it was so busy in there. We went to see the Roman baths. We had a bit of time, and I thought if we did it today, then tomorrow we can just go and have like a look around the little shops and stuff, and then head on to our next destination after breakfast. So they were really amazing. Something that I think is just something nice to see and go and have a look at, and it was really cool. It was like a really good experience. I can't believe I just said the word cool. And then it was about a 25-minute walk to the pub, 20-minute, where we went to for tea, and it's called the Victoria Pub and Kitchen in Bath. And if you're around the area, I would highly recommend it. My food could have been a little bit warmer, but I feel like they were just really, really busy. But the staff were lovely. We got there a bit early, so we had a drink, and just were like on our phones, and Tom read the paper. And yeah, we just had a really nice day. So it's only about 8 o'clock now, so we've got the TV. I think we're going to put a film on and just sit and chill. So that's the plan, and then tomorrow we're up bright and early for breakfast. I just thought some of you might be interested to see what toiletries I've brought away with me, because my toiletry bag seems quite jam-packed this time. So I thought, I was just about to get everything out to go and have a shower, and I thought I might as well talk you through it while I'm doing it. So I bought some double-faced cotton wool pads. They're the ones from Boots. They're my favourite ones. This is in no order, it's just when I pull them out. I got some of this Pureology Hydrate shampoo and conditioner from TK Maxx. This is usually about £18 a bottle, I think, maybe even more, and obviously because it's TK Maxx they weren't that much. Then I've got the Boots Extracts Vanilla Body Wash. This is one of my favourite scents. It's just, I love vanilla stuff, so I bought this away. This is nearly finished. I'll probably leave this one here because I reckon we'll use it up while we've been here. I've got the It's a 10 Miracle. It's really not focusing very well tonight, is it? It's really, really lovely. It's a little bit scented, so if you don't like scented products, I probably wouldn't recommend this one, but I do wake up feeling like my skin is like brand new. It's really nice. For a balm cleanser, I bought the Chamomile Body Shop cleanser. I've not used this in ages, but I've just recently finished a Temple Spa one, so I thought I'd crack this one out and give it another whirl. I bought my razor and a new cartridge because I needed one. And then I've got, also skincare wise, the Garnier Micellar cleansing water. The serum that I bought is the Glossier Super Bounce. I've really enjoyed using this. It's quite lightweight, so if you're not used to serums or you don't like particularly heavy ones, I think this one is a really, really nice one. As a toner, and I'm not going to use these every single night, but every couple of nights I'm going to use the Pixi Glow Peel pads with 20% glycolic acid and rose water. These just really refresh my skin, although I've been using the Alpha H Liquid Gold recently and I really, really like that stuff. But these are obviously really handy for travel. They're just like individual pads, so really, really handy, as I said, for travel. And then I bought with me my soothing face mist. So the days where I don't use the Pixi Glow pads, I will just spritz my face with this just to kind of add some moisture. So I'm kind of skipping the toning step when I don't use those pads, but I don't suppose it's that bad just while we're away. The scent I bought with me is Jo Malone Mimosa and Cardamom. It's my favourite one, definitely of the moment anyway. And then the deodorant that I use is the Dove, what is this called? It's the pear and aloe vera scent. It's the one with the green lid. I love this. I've used this for months and months now and just keep repurchasing it. So that is everything that's in my toiletry bag, and my razor, but you know, that's just a razor. And I always bring some cotton buds away with me as well, just in case. So I've got some of those in there as well. And my toiletry bag, I actually got when we were in St Ives. I absolutely love it. If I can find it online, I will. It was just like this little Cornish shop. It's got sausage dogs on it and it's duck egg blue, so obviously I really liked it. It's by a company called Cornwall's Soapbox. So and it wasn't that expensive, and it's so big. I think they did different sizes. Oh, I've got something else in here. Eye cream. This is the Embryolisse eye cream. Just, it doesn't do anything spectacular. I'm kind of the same with eye creams as other products, like some serums that I've used, or like toners, even some primers and things like that, where you never really know how good they are, like setting sprays, until you've used them for a while. But this one isn't anything in particularly amazing, but it's the one I'm using at the moment. So I do really like Embryolisse though, and they're really nice for sensitive skin too. So that's my toiletry bag. I will see you in the morning. I'm going to go for a shower, we're going to stick the TV on, and I will probably see you before we head out in the morning. Good morning. It has been a while since I've worn my hair like this, and I'm vlogging, Bobs. I feel, I don't know, a bit out of sorts because I'm so used to just putting it on top of my head. Tom's brushing his teeth in the background. We're dressed, we're up, we're ready to go. It's about 9:45, so we're heading to somewhere called the Boston Tea Party for some breakfast, and then we're just gonna have a mooch around some shops. I like the word mooch, don't I, these days? And yeah, and then I think we're leaving Bath around 2. So I didn't mention, I don't think yesterday, that although this is a holiday for Tom and I to celebrate our like 10 years together, he actually doesn't know anywhere that I've booked or any of the places that we're visiting, so it's kind of like a bit of a surprise trip for him, just as a thank you from me really, because of how much he does and how much he supports me, and it's always nice to have a little surprise, isn't it? So hopefully everything's going to go to plan. I'm wearing my blazer that I got from Tesco last year, this t-shirt which is from Topshop, and then I've got on my blue Jamie jeans and my black Converse as usual, and then I'm just going to throw on my coat. I just can't get used to my hair. I'm getting it done at the end of next week, and I'm going to go back to a middle parting, which I can't really do at the moment because the way that it's been cut for a side parting, it makes me look a bit lopsided. So yeah, I just thought I'd wear it down because I always wear it on top of my head, but it ain't gonna last, I don't think, because I feel very strange, especially with this blazer on. I just feel a bit, I don't know, I'm gonna try and roll with it anyway. We have just arrived in a village called Laycock, which I believe is where Zoe Sugg is from. That's not the reason that we've stopped, but if any of you are familiar with it, that might be why. I can't say at the moment why we've come here. It just looked like a really nice town. It was on a lot of places to visit when you're around Bath.
Sorry.
It's okay. Places to visit when you're around Bath kind of thing. So they're under here, Tommy.
I thought they were in the front.
No, they're here.
Alright, I'll come up.
Tommy wants a drink of Diet Coke before we go and explore. He's kind of hit a wall, I think he's a bit tired. We've just stopped here, we're going to have a little walk around. There's something in particular I want Tommy to see. We went to that, the Sally Lunn's, it's the oldest house in Bath, I think. And she's famous for her buns, as I said yesterday. So that's what that was. It was really nice. It was kind of a bit like a scone, but more of like a bready texture, so it was a bit lighter than a scone, and we shared it and had a cup of tea. Put the luggage in the car, and then we've just driven here. It's about 25 minutes up the road, so and it's a really lovely drive. There's so many gorgeous little villages and stuff around here, so we're having the best time, and it's only the second day really. So anyway, let's get out of the car and go and explore. Tommy has just had a little sneak peek inside the Abbey as we walk past. We're walking around to the entrance, and he has realised this is where I think they used it for 2 years for the filming of Harry Potter, in particular the bit that we're heading to now inside the actual Abbey. But it's just a really gorgeous property to come and have a look at anyway. But it's a property, what would you call it?
Place.
Well, it's place, grounds. Forever taking the mick out of me.
Gorgeous residence.
Muriel.
That was funny.
So we've arrived at our next accommodation, and it's a place called the Cowshed, just outside Chippenham, and these are kind of like all the lodges behind me. This is our little cottage. It's more like a room, but it's like a little, I guess they're called the little barns, I think she just said on the phone when we spoke to her. We needed directions. We've got our own little bench out here, and then as you go in, they're all different, I think, and it was so reasonably priced as well, and it's really close to where we need to be, so I think it's been a really good find. And this is what the room looks like even. So it's just really, really cute and kind of like country cottagey. It has just gone 6 o'clock at night. Thomas has just sat here and devoured a full Aero Mint bubble bar, you know, the big bars, a white chocolate crunch, just a small bar, and 4 Gillian, I think they're called, 4 Gillian chocolates. Then he decided that he didn't want to just lie here eating chocolate, he's going to go for a run. So he's gone for a run. I have just got Call the Midwife up on the TV, and I'm going to run myself a bath. I don't think it'll be very long, he's only going about 5 miles, but he just decided he wanted to go for a run. So I'm going to run myself a bath, and I've got my pyjamas out. I've bought a hoodie and leggings with me, but I've left them in the car, so I'm going to get him to bring them in when he gets back. And then we've decided we're going to order a curry. In their book that is in the room with like information in, there's loads of like restaurants and stuff that they've recommended and pubs in the area and stuff, but it's so chilly out there now, and because the place that we were going to go to isn't open tonight, I'd kind of looked at everywhere else in the area and nowhere. They're either like super fancy or just not really our taste, and especially for me, if there's somewhere that we go, obviously there's got to be something that I can have. So and quite often if there's a menu where, you know, a meal is like £18, we don't usually tend to go for it because I can't eat much of it anyway. So there's nothing really that we fancy. So there's actually a Indian takeaway, or it's a restaurant but they do deliver here, that is apparently really nice, and we've not had an Indian in ages, and Tom loves it. It's a bit nippy out there today. It's Tuesday today, and we've just packed up the car. We've left Good Monday's farm. Well, I'm sat on the car park. Tom's just gone to hand the key in. It's a really gorgeous day. It's bright blue skies, but it's quite windy, so it means it's making it a little bit cold. But we're heading from here. We've got about a half-an-hour drive to Cirencester today, so we're going to have a look at Cirencester and see what the town's like, and maybe just pop in some shops, go for a cup of tea. I feel like I could drink a cup of tea right now, it's that cold. And then we're heading to another couple of villages after that before we head to our next and final accommodation, which is the kind of what the whole like stay is being centered around. So that's the plan for today. Okay, so I've got my coat on because it's quite nippy out here, but we've arrived and we are at Soho Farmhouse, and we've just had the most amazing welcome, and they brought us to our rooms, and I just wanted to show you all from the outside where we're actually staying and what this cabin is like. We just had someone bring us to our room and explain everything, and outside we have a bike each that have our little name tags on. So that's mine, this is Thomas's, and then this is kind of like our cabin from the outside, and honestly I've never seen anything so beautiful. Obviously on the inside, and we have this really gorgeous stream running, which Tom loves, like hearing water and stuff like that, so that's really lovely. Then you go up these stairs and we have a pair of wellies, which they actually asked me for our shoe sizes before we got here, so they're the right sizes. And then this is how we tell them if we're available or not. So there's a pig that's asleep if we don't want to be disturbed, and then there's a pig that's awake, which is really cute. So we're staying in cabin number 12 and we have a log store out here as well. So when you go in, this is what it looks like. So we have a little bench and then some umbrellas hanging on the wall, window, and then on this wall is just like a cute little kind of odds and sods wall, and a lovely radiator. And then this is our mini kitchen. Now this is the smallest cabin that they do, and it's still such an amazing size. In these little hatches there are different drinks. So in here we have some alcoholic beverages, didn't say that right. In here we have chilled drinks, so there's like beer and wine, champagne. Down here we have soft drinks, so there's Coke and juices and stuff. And then in this drawer there is like the fire stuff and the first aid kit and a bike pump and things. The most gorgeous little sink with kettle, bread, granola. This is all complimentary. Cookies. These are snacks and stuff, which again are chargeable, but like just really nice to have there if we want anything. We did bring a food bag with us though. And then this is an ice store down here, so we've got ice for our drinks. This is what the main cabin looks like. So as you walk in, you've got these wardrobes, wooden beams, huge bed with a million pillows. The decor and everything is just so gorgeous. The fire, which looks like it's struggling a little bit, but it was lit before. And then when the guy brought us in and brought our luggage and everything, he was like, "Oh, happy anniversary, guys!" And this was waiting for us as well. So we've got they look like kind of little chocolate cakes, don't they, with fruit on, which was just really lovely. They did ask if we were coming for a special occasion, so that was really nice. And then this is the bathroom. So you have the toilet in here in a little separate room, and then this is the main kind of sink area. In here there are things like, so in here he said actually that there are flip-flops and towels, so that if we want to take them to the swimming pool, and then proper slippers, and if we use them we can take them home with us. And then on here they have like dental kit, razor, earplugs, shower cap, little minis, and then some like different bits and pieces, like shower gels and stuff, or soaps. And then in here we have the shower with a million, obviously they stock Cowshed here. I don't know if it's the same company, but they have like a Cowshed spa, so a million Cowshed products, and then a really lovely shower. On our little balcony we have a metal bath. That's what it looks like. There are lots of birds out here, which I'm definitely going to make use of. And then little areas to sit, and like in the morning we can have our breakfast here if we want it. And it's just gorgeous. This stream, I feel so happy and so lucky to be here. And it's just, they've thought of everything. And I asked the guy how long it had been here, and he said that they've been here for 3 years, so not that long at all. So I went for the child's fish and chips. Tommy has got mac and cheese and quite a large pizza. Good morning, it is Thursday today and we are leaving Soho Farmhouse. I haven't filmed a lot since we've been here because you're not actually meant to film or take pictures of the grounds when you're out and about, because it is part of like a members club, I think, so they're quite big on privacy. Yesterday we had a super chilled day. Tom had a massage. We just I better go, they're here to pick us up. Okay, it's me again, looking like I'm being dragged through a hedge backwards. I have put a little bit of makeup on today just to kind of make me look semi-human, but I don't really think you can tell. So we have now just left. When I was vlogging before, they come to pick you up with your luggage and like drop you off on site wherever you want to go. So we packed up all the luggage, and then we just went, there's like a little farm shop and deli on site, and honestly it's just the most amazing place. But we just got I got a couple of little presents for people from the little farm shop, and then Tommy got a cappuccino to take away, and I got a croissant, and I asked if they could put some butter water and jam on it for me, so I've got that with me. And then we just have checked out and we're on our way. It is 12:25, and we're heading now to somewhere called Burton on the Water, which I asked quite a lot of you on Instagram if any of you had any recommendations of places, and this came up quite a lot, especially particularly from one girl who lives in the area. She said it was like really, really lovely. So we're going to go and have a look at this, and then we're heading to somewhere called Broadway, where we might, depending on how we feel, have something to eat, pick up some lunch or something, and then head home. So these two stops are on the way home, kind of. So yeah, we should be on our way and we should be home hopefully for about tea time, which will be nice. So yeah, as I was saying, I didn't really film much when we were at the farmhouse, just because it's quite a private place, and yesterday, as I said, we just had a really chill day. We watched the Brits, Tom watched the football, just cozy by the fire. So we've had a really, really lovely week. I'm kind of ready to be home to my puppies now though. I've missed them and my own bed. As much as it's lovely staying where we just were, the bed was incredible, and the pillows, like all of the bedding was so soft and like really luxurious, but the bed is so big that like we got in it last night and Tom is like, you could have probably fit 4 people in between us, and I hate that. Like, I'd rather, when I first met Tom and I used to stay over at his, I don't know if this is TMI, but I used to stay over at his house when he lived with his dad. He just had a single, so we're used to just like snuggling up in like really small spaces, and when we're at home, like we're always on one side of the bed. So it's been weird not seeing you during the night. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go, but you'll see what we get up to today. Might just vlog a little bit. I think my battery's kind of running out a little bit, but hopefully it'll be a nice little afternoon to end the trip. We just stopped for some lunch, and Tom had a burger with cheese on it and chips, and they were like proper chips, the most amazing salad. It was somewhere called the Market Pantry, so if you're around, it looked really nice. The other place he's gone into, I think, is called Market 32, number 32, something like that. So, and I had a slice of white toast with, I basically had cheese and beans on toast, and it was this like really, really fancy menu, and I was just like, please could I have cheese and beans on toast? So, because they basically had like sandwiches and toasties. This little old lady wondering what the blooming Nora I'm doing, and I just struggled to eat a full one, and if I'm not showing with Tommy, which I tried to get him to do, but he wasn't having any of it, he wanted that burger. And the soup, which I would have usually gone for, was pea and mint, which isn't really something that I would like. So anyway, we were just walking back to the car, and somewhere, this cafe, we were actually going to eat there, but when we were walking back, it was too busy when we set off. It's empty now, so I just said to Tom, I was like, can you go in and get me a cup of tea, because obviously I can't eat with my meals. So we've got about a 3-hour drive ahead of us, so I said, could you get me a cup of tea? Can you go in and see if there's a scone for my mum, because she always asks for us to bring her home a scone wherever we've been, and get one for me if they've not got raisins in, because I don't really like raisins or sultanas. And can you get Charlotte a piece of Victoria sponge, because Lottie, bless her, she always house sits and dog sits for us when we're away, so she's been there all week this week for us, and it's honestly like a godsend, because she, you know, it's free. She's amazing. Like, we trust her with our lives, with our dogs, with our house, so it's amazing that she does that for us. I always get her like a present or something, but this time I knew that we weren't going to be going anywhere to buy her anything, so I've paid for her to have her nails and her eyebrows done. And anyway, last night she said to me, I'm going to make some of those chocolate cupcakes she made for Emma's birthday, and all it is that cake mix. You all saw me make them, I think, on last week's vlog. And I just thought it was so cute that she'd gone back and done that on a day off, and she then went to bingo with my mum, and she was going to go back and ice them, like put the chocolate frosting on and the like chocolates on top and stuff. When she'd got back, she'd realised she'd forgotten to put the bun cases in the cupcake holders, so they were all like, basically she had the tops of the cake, but the actual like bit that goes in the cupcake holder bit was stuck in there, so she couldn't eat that, it wasn't edible. So I felt really sorry for her. She sent me a video of what she'd done, and she said, can you guess what stupid mistake I've made? And I guessed it right because it didn't look like she'd used bun cases, but obviously it was too late then anyway. So I said to Tom, we'll go and get her a slice of Victoria sponge and then that'll make her feel better. So that's it, and then we are going to head home. So I'm going to finish the vlog here after this little monologue of speech. I don't know what I've filmed, I don't know how good this vlog is going to be, so I'm going to leave you all here because we've just got a 3-hour drive home and then we get to see the pull-ups. So and it'll just be like a chilled evening. I'll probably have to unpack and wash everything and change the bed because Lottie's been there and it'll be stinky. So yeah, that's it. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. I am hoping that I've filmed some good stuff so that we've both got the memories to look back on, but I never know till I pop this the memory card in my computer. So yes, I hope you've all enjoyed. I will see you very soon with my next video, and that's it. I'm not going to say bye because I've gotten out of the habit of doing that, and I'm just going to love you all and leave you all.